Hi and welcome to today's video. So if you're new, my name is Rufilwe and I'm so grateful that you clicked on this video. So this video is actually my plan B or my contingency plan because I had a vlog that I filmed last week and I thought I had saved it onto my hard drive to only find out that I didn't save it properly and I had already deleted it in my video editor. So the vlog is lost. So I thought to myself, no video, or come up with something else. And I thought, why not film my son's capsule wardrobe and how I put that together and how I get to understand what are the missing pieces in this puzzle and how to complete it for his autumn and his winter wardrobe. So I'm bringing you along today so that you can see my process and see how I put this together. The first thing that I got for him were these pants. They are very warm pants. They've got the pockets and they are checkered pants that I got from H&M. So these were the first, this and another jacket were the first things that I got for him. What I normally do when I start a capsule wardrobe for a different season is that I start with maybe one or two items that I'm going to build the wardrobe around, because I'm going to show you how I come up with multiple outfit ideas out of the core pieces. So this is one of them, and this I got at they had a 70% off, and then I got this these pants, and then I got this jacket. So I had this jacket and I had these pants. They obviously don't go together, but then I started to build the outfits around them. So for this, I then decided to go get him a knitted jersey. So I got a knitted jersey for him to go with these. And because winter is all about layers, I then also thought maybe he could then add this. So this I got from Edgar's. It's very beautiful. And then this I got from Ackerman's. I got him a bigger size because I wanted it to be baggy. My son is 4, and then this is a 6 to 7, right? But it fits him very nicely. Like, it sits the way I wanted to sit, because I didn't want it to be so tight, because I knew that I was going to layer this with other chunkier items. So I want him to then put this underneath and then layer this on top. So hopefully you are not hearing the cutting of the grass that is happening outside. I'm just hoping that my voice is going to be audible enough. I then got him black skinny jeans, rather. I got these skinny jeans from Edgar's because I had gotten this. So now this works beautifully with the skinny jeans. Firstly, let me just go from pants, jerseys, and then jackets or underneath tops that I have for him. So let me just start off with the pants. So these pants he also had during summer, so he's still gonna use them in the winter. So these are the first pants. That's one. And then the skinny jean is 2, right? And then he has these ones, the warm pants. That's 3. Okay? And then he also has a tracksuit. So this is track pants and the top. So these are the type of tracksuits I usually like to buy, like my son, because these ones, they are very good. They're very nice to wash. They won't have those, bobbles and everything. So I really, really love this type of a tracksuit. It's got more cotton than anything else. So it's 85% cotton. That's why I go for these. So the number 4 is the tracksuit. So that's that. Then for jerseys, I have this cardigan that I got at Pick and Pay Clothing that I got for him last year. This is something that he wore also last year. So I've got this cardigan. Then I've got this one that I got for him. He hasn't actually worn this. Still got the tags. This one is from Edgar's. Hasn't worn these. And then This one is a black jersey. And I've got him, he's a flannel shirt. This one is it's also like on the warmer side. This is a flannel shirt that I got because he already has these Spider-Man tackies that he loves a lot. So I knew that he was definitely gonna want to wear these tackies whenever we go to church. So I thought, okay, fine, let me just get something that will match. They've got these lights and the Spider-Man, obviously. So my son loves these. So you see, so for that, I made sure that I get him something that will match those tackies. So I got him this warm flannel layers. I got him these 100% cotton turtlenecks. And then I got two because they were running a special of buy two and get, I think, 80 Rand off. But I knew that, okay, fine, they had the colors. If they didn't have the colors, I wasn't gonna buy any. I wasn't gonna buy two if they weren't gonna match the wardrobe that I was building. So I got these. They are 100% cotton, and I got these from Edgar's, which they're gonna be very warm because they are 100% cotton. And then I got this jacket. So on the jacket side, because this one is not like a flannel, this one is more thicker. So I got this jacket, and then I got this puffer jacket which is sleeveless. Then I got this warm puffer. So obviously he needs a big jacket. So that's one thing that I'm realizing, that he's gonna need a big jacket for winter. That's something that I need to add. So now, since I've shown you the core pieces, now let me show you how we can mix and match and create multiple outfits out of these core pieces. So basically my son has 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So my son actually has 11 items, and those 11 items I'm going to have a whole lot of outfits, and this is his entire wardrobe for the weekend, right? So I am not including during the week. So during the week, his play clothes are, the clothes that probably were his winter clothes for last year, that he wore during the weekend. Now he's wearing those during the week. And then I only then buy for the weekend. I only buy for Saturday and Sunday, the weekend clothes when we go to church or when we go somewhere else. So these are the nicer clothes that he has. So now let's just look at how many outfits we can have using only these 11 pieces, because this is about it. This is about what I have for him in his closet. And then shoe wise, he only has these tackies, and I wanted to see with the outfits, when I put them, when I play around with them, what other shoe that I'm going to buy for him, because I typically buy only 2 pairs of shoes for my kids whenever it's winter. My teenager obviously has a lot of shoes, but for the younger kids, because they outgrow the shoes very quickly, I only do 2 per season. So summer they have 2 nice shoes, and then winter they have 2. So winter I usually want them to have a tacky and then have a boot. When I look at these outfits, I want to then buy him something like a chunky black boot, like a chunky leather boot. That is what I'm thinking. Similar to my 8-year-old boots. So my daughter has these boots. I want something similar to these, and mind you, FYI, these boots I got end of clearance, when they were phasing out all the winter stock. I got these boots for 100 and something. I remember I got this for 100 Rand, I think they were 150 or something, or 130. I can't remember, but they were 100 and something. I couldn't believe it. Bought them, and then my daughter is wearing them now. Okay, they actually look like my boots. So when we go to church, we twin. So these are my version. This is her version of the boots. And then, so I want to get my son something similar, like that laces up, that's got a zipper, that has got this, this chunkiness. But I don't want, obviously, to be this shiny material. I'd rather have it to be just like, your genuine, or your leather, your something that you can even polish, like that type of a leather. So I think that will be a nice staple for his wardrobe. But I wanted to first lay out the outfits and see what he has before I bought that boot, because I need to be buying something that is going to work with all the outfits or work with the wardrobe. And then I'm also going to get him, so the only thing I need to get is that boot, and then buy him a very big jacket. You know, those jackets that when it's very cold, like in June, then he can use the jacket. So I know the jacket, I can buy him almost like this green type of a jacket. Actually, this type of a green. I get a jacket like this. I'm not gonna do a black, right? Because everything's gonna be too black. I don't want it to be too black. So I'm gonna do this green for a jacket, and then for a boot, I'm gonna do a black, because I know that now. Because I've been playing around with the outfits and I know it's going to work. So here's outfit 1. So that's the flannel with the skinny jeans and the tackies. And then obviously I will layer it. And then outfit number 2 would be the tracksuit with the puffer jacket. And then outfit number 3 would be the turtleneck with the knitted jersey and these nice warm side pocket pants. And then for our 4th look, we would then layer it underneath with the black turtleneck, the side pocket, the beige one, and then we will put the shacket on top. I've got another 3 looks that I did. So I took the chunky knit, then paired it with the skinny jeans, okay, and he can still use these Spidey tackies. Then I took the puffer jacket, I paired it with the green turtleneck with these checkered pants. That's another outfit. And then for our 3rd outfit, I took the cardigan, paired it with the black turtleneck and with these beige side pockets. So in total now we have 7 outfits. I'm going to come back and show you more options. Some more options. Then I can pair the tracksuit hoodie with the puffer jacket and the skinny jeans. So for this, I would definitely need those chunky boots I'm talking about. And then here, the second outfit choice would be the turtleneck, the black turtleneck, and then knitted jersey, and then together with these side pocket pants. And then for my 3rd option, I would have the shacket and these beige the beige side pockets. And then because these pants are light, what I tend to do is I get my son these are like warm tights or stockings for kids. You know, I buy him the warm ones, and then he wears them underneath these pants just to keep warm. And then I buy him, these are actually for girls, but I buy him the blue ones. He actually has another pair. So when he wears like a jean or lighter pants that I feel like he needs some layering, then I will then opt for these stockings for him to put underneath, just for him to have that extra layer. So far I've shown you 10 looks, and I think you have an idea of what I'm talking about when I talk about just layering and creating a capsule wardrobe that has multiple options when it comes to outfit choices. It won't feel like he only has like a limited wardrobe. He doesn't have a lot of options. He does have a lot of options, and this helps me to be creative, and it saves a lot because I don't have to overbuy and buy a whole lot of clothes for my kids. I do this for all of my kids, and this is what I also do for myself as well. I buy core pieces that I know are in the same similar color palettes that can work together, and then I build a wardrobe around 2 or 3 staple pieces, and then I'm able to even mix and match. Last but not least, wanted to share some bit of shopping that I've been doing and my Mother's Day gifts. So last week was Mother's Day, and We just start with the toaster because that one is open. So it was beautifully wrapped. They went to at home. It was nicely wrapped. I think if I still have the pictures, I will insert the pictures so you can see how beautifully wrapped it was. I really loved the way it was wrapped. And then my eldest three, they wrote me some little cards. You know, Mom, I love you from my head to my toes, tomatoes. This is my 12-year-old. And then listen to the message. I laughed when I was reading this one. She's my jokester. It says, knock, knock. Who's there? Owl. I will always love you, Mom. How cute. And then it says, Mom, a title just above a queen. And then here in the corner, it says, Mom, thanks for keeping me alive longer than your plants. Guys. So I laughed when I read that because one of my plants, my house plants, just died. So yeah, the honesty and the honesty kids have. And then the last message here says, Mom, nothing gets me out of bed faster than you shouting at me. So with love, your daughter. And then this is my 7-year-old. She did the card like this. And then it says, Happy Mother's Day, I love you. So hers was pretty simple. And then this is from my almost 16-year-old. It says, Happy Mother's Day, Mommy, you are so special. You are so special, the best mom I could ever ask for. You are truly a blessing, not just to us, but to other kids around us. You are the best. You invest and encourage us to grow and become the best versions of ourselves. And for that, we are forever grateful. Love. So this one is for my oldest daughter. So I really enjoyed my Mother's Day. You can tell I really had fun. So they went with their dad to give me a gift. So I was so impressed. So they got me a Hayden toaster. What a beauty. I love that it's got that retro look. It's a 4-slice toaster and it's the Hayden brand. I love it. And they got me the matching kettle to go with it. I remember, I think it was last week's video where I was saying I was saving money so that I can buy myself a kettle. So I told my husband that I was stuck between this set and the LC kettle, the stovetop one. But I was also telling him that I don't necessarily want the stovetop because I've had a stovetop for a long time. I think maybe I should get an electric kettle. So yeah, I guess they did a lot of research. You know, in my conversations with them, they were like just researching what they would get for me. I was so happy because I have been looking for a kettle. I was gonna buy one eventually. So this is how the kettle looks. I love it. Love the color. Love the style. It's got the retro look. It was a good gift. I really enjoyed my gift and my cards, and yeah, they really planned well with their dad. Okay, now moving along, let's do the H&M one first because it's here. Anyway, last week's video, if you have seen it, I did a thrift haul. I'm going to do a makeover for my kids' room, my youngest two. So I went and got them. This is just another one. I got two because my two youngest, they share. So this is a single bedspread. It was $6.29 each. I love this. It looks so beautiful, and look at that. So I'm gonna layer the bed with this, and then I bought them a gingham bedding, so I'm layering the gingham with this. I like that you can use the gray side or you can use the lighter side. I just love the material. I love the look and feel of this bedspread. I honestly love it. So I got two for my kids. So that is that. I'm just going to toss it there. And then I went to Woolies. I had to replace their towels, their bath towels. So I got them these 100% cotton towels. So fluffy, so soft. I honestly love Woolies towels, and I love at-home towels. For my master bath, we bought our towels from At Home. I'm going to buy some more from At Home for us. But for the kids, I usually opt for Woolies. They last. They're very good quality and they last long. So for me, I think about durability as well. How long will they have them? So the ones that they've had them for years, and they were from Woolies. So I just thought, let me go purchase them again. And we also had ours for years, and I got them from At Home. So I'm going to repurchase from At Home because I was happy with the... so basically I got 1, 2, 3 from my youngest 3 kids. My oldest daughter, I already bought for her. She's got her own towels, which is a different color. But for the youngest ones, I usually get them similar things. And then I got them these 3. These are bath towels, as you can see. They are the antibacterial finish. They've got an antibacterial finish, which is good for making sure that it helps get rid of germs. So this is what it is. And then I think one was $2.50. Yeah, one was $2.50. So I got them 3. And then I just want to show you also, I went and I bought some blankets. So my vision for the blankets was to just buy one extra blanket for each room. So I bought for us, for the 2 sharing kids, and for the other 2 sharing kids. Okay, so let me start off with the youngest 2. So for them, I got them these they actually throw blankets, but I thought they're so big they could actually fit a queen bed. But they call it a throw, but it's just a huge blanket, like a gingham, a nice gingham. I love gingham for their room. I don't know why. One I already opened so that I can show you what it looks like. So on the other side, it's this white, fluffy material. Very nice. And then on the other side, it's this. It is quite huge and very warm, I must say. So I'm going to double it up. So I'm going to fold it when I put it on their beds. They already have a blanket on their beds, but I think when it gets really cold, then I can add this to their beds, to their bedding, and then they're gonna actually be sleeping in a cloud. I actually love this blanket, and believe it or not, I went to Fortsburg. If you know Mrs. Blanket, I bought all the blankets from there. These were 270, and mind you, this one I bought, my throw here, the one on the bed, I got for 480, mind you, from the mall. And then I decided, no, because I want to go buy for the kids, let me just go there. Let me go to Fortsburg, not go to the mall. So I don't want to mention where I got that from the mall, but I don't want to mention the shop, but from the mall. This from, it actually even has like a label, the label here for the brand. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. There it goes. But I got these blankets for 270 each. So this was 270 and I got that for 480. So yeah, but I love that. They didn't have it. So I love that one. I would still buy it because I like it. Then I got them a gray blanket. Teenager's room is she's got a gray bed frame. I tend to buy and match the blankets with the theme or the colors of the room so that it doesn't look out of place. So I opted to get her a gray blanket. So this side, it looks like this, and then this side, it looks like that. So typical standard blanket, but I like it and it's so warm. So that is for my oldest 2 because they do share a room. So they're gonna share this blanket. It's a queen size blanket. And then last but not least, for our room, finally got my white blanket. I've been eyeing a white blanket for a while. The one that I have underneath, I wish I could show you. I think you've seen me once or twice doing my bed. I have a cream white. I bought that cream white blanket last year around this time. So when I went to buy that one, I was actually looking for a white one and they didn't have it. So this time around, I went back looking for the same cream white one. They didn't have the cream white one. Now they had the white one. So yeah. But I love this blanket. This one is very big and very heavier than the one I bought for them. It's very white, as you can see. And then, so I'm just gonna wash it. Just gonna put these blankets in the washer, just wash them, make them smell good. And then when it starts to get even colder, I'm going to add layers, because we've got a blanket on each bed, but then these are the extra layers that if it gets extremely cold, then we're gonna add these to our beds. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's kind of a different video today, but this, like I said, was my plan B when my plan A went south. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched this video right up until the end, give me a heart emoji to let me know that you are still here. And if you have any questions about the things that I've shown, maybe I didn't mention anything, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And here's my question to you. Do you keep a capsule wardrobe for your kids? Because trust you me, I used to be that person that goes and buys the huge bag full of clothes for my kids. And you know what? I realized down the line that I was just wasting money, because I would just buy and buy and buy because things, they look good in the shop, but I didn't have a plan around how I was going to use the things. And then some of the things ended up being unused, and then I gave them away, you know, when they were barely worn. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are your strategies that you use when it comes to buying your kids some clothes, some winter clothes? And then do you actually do a capsule wardrobe, or do you do something else? So let's chat in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and stay blessed.